Hi guys, thanks for stopping in and checking this out. Just wanted to say real quick here, I hadn't planned on doing this part of this. Not gonna lie to you, I didn't have this review completely done. I figured I'd have a day or so. Not that things are slow on the BP Hero Facebook page, but I didn't expect this kind of reaction from you guys. I cannot explain to you how thankful I am, all the shares and all the likes. I mean, it took off a million times faster than what I thought it was going to. I figured I'd, have another half a day or so until I could knock this out, but since I'm just now putting the finishing touches on this, I just wanted to go ahead and say thanks for sharing everything around, and not going to get too far rambling into this because I know you guys want to check this review out, so let's get to it. Alright guys, so I got this in the mail today, the Anarchy Awakening. No stamps, still a prototype model. 27 ounce, I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, I think you can. 27 ounce with a pretty good inload. Gonna hit some Evil 52-300 game balls and some Evil BP 52 pluses. So let's check her out. Just playing. Back to the video. Alright, so I'm seriously done jacking around. Let's get to this review here. Just wanted to say thanks to Anarchy Bat Company for letting me get a chance to try one of these out. I'm definitely glad whenever I can get my hands on a prototype to get some swings on it. So first off, big thanks goes out to them. Just doing some tee work here, getting some initial swings of this. I've never swung anything like this, so I wanted to kind of get to know this bat a little bit. We're getting things started off here with, like I said, just some Evils. Got the 52-300 game balls, BP 52 plus. I did sneak in a couple of rockets here and there, which I'll put down in the bottom left corner. You'll see where those come up. And those things roared off this bat. It's breaking in pretty well too, even with the 52s. Sometimes 52s can take a while to break a bat in, but this is responding well to them as far as the break-in period goes. The sound is really starting to change. At the 240 mark, the bat really made a sound that caught my attention. Got some more sound like that as we move on here, and like I said, the sound got better, the performance got better. I'm 10 and 15 feet behind the plate, and this thing had balls all over the fence, and obviously as the more swings got on it, I did sneak a few over. The 433 mark is where we got the first couple swings in with the BP rockets. Like I said, just to kind of gauge how it's going to respond to the harder stuff. I don't want to hit a whole lot with it just because it's not my bat, and these are still in the prototype phase of things. I was told that I could, but I'm probably not going to go that route just for a handful of swings, just for my experimental purposes. But overall, this thing is feeling pretty good. I'm not going to get too far into the details or the specifics of anything, because I will get a review with some live swings eventually. I know you guys aren't the biggest fan of some of the tee work stuff, but I didn't have anybody to pitch me BP. I'd already done 2 rounds of BP earlier in the morning, but my wife just sent me a message and yelled at me and told me I'm rambling, but I've got plenty of time because this is like an 11-minute video. I know it's kind of long, but just wanted to take you through every swing that we put on this bat, not trying to hide anything or sugarcoat anything. So this is, to you from the first swing that I got it, and plan on bringing this all the way through. But anyway, I was tired. Had 2 rounds of BP earlier in the morning, doing some reviews. I got this in the mail later that day. Didn't have anybody to pitch me BP, so this is what you get. But I am done rambling now, so thanks for stopping in and checking this out. And like I said, thanks for sharing all this stuff around. I kind of had some fun with that little initial review thing there. So we'll get some live swings on this and definitely update you guys with it. Big thanks goes out again to Anarchy Bat Company. And the BP Hero is out of here. Finally. Whoa. Dummy. Oh, missed it. So, this thing probably had somewhere around 50 swings on it when I got it. And we put, some webbing through the graphics there. We put probably, ballpark it, 40 or so on it here right now. Stiff, but not like a terrible stiff. I think it's just overall going to be a stiffer bat. I'm going to hold this up close. I doubt you're going to be able to see. Try and let it focus here. I doubt you can see any of this. There is some webbing just from hitting these 52s. Not a ton, but it is starting to web up. So that's kind of a good thing. It means it's going to break in with the 52s. Won't take a long time to do it. I did sneak a couple of BP rockets in there, and whoa. Them things sound really good, and they come off this bat very well. So, going to go grab the other bucket, take a little break, and put a few more on it. We're picking up this second round after about 10 swings here. I switched SD cards in the camera, and something went wrong with that. Not 100% sure what was going on there, but I'd actually looked back to make sure the camera was running because the sound was really starting to take off with this thing. I looked back and saw it wasn't. I don't know how well you guys can hear the sound change in here, but it's definitely coming around at this point. Yeah, sound is starting to change. It's sounding pretty good. Get on here. go. I'm tuckering out, guys. I'm slowly wearing down. Missed it. I believe these are the last two 52s in the bucket. I may hit a couple rockets for giggles, but outside of that, stay tuned for a full review. I'm not going to elaborate a whole lot right now because I'm still kind of figuring this thing out. It's got a very unique feel to it, I will say that, but I will save that for some live swings and a full review. Whoa. Yeah, she's coming around. So stay tuned for the live BP video. I know some of you guys, sorry, I gotta adjust my undershirt here. I know some of you guys aren't a fan of the T-work, but I was anxious to get out and swing this thing and let you guys get a look at it too. So like I said, stay tuned for the live review, and thanks for stopping in.